Lava tubes, as the one that is in my bag, they are very common features, particularly in these basaltic flows, or this is a phonolithic flow actually. And it is a mechanism that the lava used to go as far as possible. And it's like a subway. There is the subway, and it is the train, and when the train leaves,
The tunnel is empty.
exactly. So it's an empty, probably has lava flowing in, and finally, after the end of the eruption, just remain these lava tubes. There is a very famous one in Lanzarote that is 25 meters in diameter.
Whoa.
It's called La Cueva de los Verdes.
So, but this one, does it have a name?
Oh, this apparently there were a lot of bats living inside, and this is called the Cueva de los Pájaros. Pájaros means birds, but actually were bats.
The bats. Okay, so this is the bat cave, if you will.
Exactly.
So the bat cave on Tenerife.
No
Batman, but it's partly broken, and there's a skylight. Actually, you can see it.
It's called the skylight. Is in the Canary Island they call jameos.
Jameos. And this is where the roof has fallen in. You can just about see remnants of the roof there. So, and this is broken in. You have the rubble pile here, and it blocks the entrance to the actual cave a little. I think you have to be a bat in order to get in and out there quite easily. Exactly. It's not looking so comfortable for me. So we have no real business down there. So I'll save myself the effort. But beautiful little cave. And there Juan Carlos is standing at the entrance of the cave. And well, thank you very much for the explanation. But in terms of these animals, there has been quite a number of fossil finds in these caves here on Tenerife. Is that right?
Yeah, well, yes, turtles, particularly a big endemic turtle, and some kind of bats. Yeah. There is not particularly paleontology. The paleontological remains in the Canary Islands are not very abundant.
What about the giant rat?
Also a giant rat, also a giant lizard.
Okay.
Apparently everything here in the Canary Islands is giant, except ourselves.
But apparently it was the Guanche, the Aboriginal people, who loved them for dinner, exactly. Which was a key problem there for their survival.
It was not, the extinction was not a natural phenomenon. The Guanches started to like this type of protein.
Blizzard barbecues. Exactly. Who can blame them? I'm sorry. So.
Exactly. And look, a phonolite, you see the feldspar.
Yes, this is a felsic rock. It's not as dark, and it's got nice big kind of feldspar crystals here. You can just about see them. So this is a phonolite, and it flows differently to the basalt, and it makes often these kind of intense big tubes. Exactly. So very interesting. So thank you very much, Juan Carlos. Here, the last look at the roof here. You can just about see the roof, and this can of course break in. You see the fractures in the roof, and here, for example, big fractures. So these bits will fall in sooner or later as well. It's unfortunately just you know, a question of time, and this is of course a key issue. Imagine you live on La Palma and you want to build a house on the new lava. Well, if you have a lava tube underneath like this, it might look quite stable on top, but it could be hollow ground underneath, making it a little bit of a difficult thing. So, thank you very much, and I say goodbye by looking around the corner very briefly, looking at the skylight from above, and I think we can go there, yes. So here we are. So the bat cave from above. Here we see the lava tunnel roof, and it's heavily fractured. It's not very stable, and of course these things break in, particularly if there's any kind of little earthquake or any pressure put on top. Then these things don't remain in position, and then you have a little rock fall into the cave. So it's a subterranean rockfall potentially that happens there. For example, there you would have part of the roof caving in, but not the surface. So it's a bit like mine kind of subsidence, so underground. And these are of course dangerous features once you're in such a cave. Well, thank you very much. All the very best, and talk to you very, very soon.